There's really one goal, reach all of these souls, reach into the world. I'm about to hit my...
Hey, I am Monty, and Channel 5 is reporting that U.S. retail sales are projected to get to $1 trillion for this coming Christmas season. 1 trillion, that's with a T, aura. I'm saying that, y'all. 1 trillion. See how much money is out there in these streets? All right, let's get to it, guys. It is good to be back just in time as well, all right? As you can see, I am festive. If you can see this, I've got on my Christmas time shirt, my Christmas hat. Not a great year for us, but all right. Anyway, and I'm doing a special. And let me tell you something right now. I have never worked and done more research for one show than I have for this show. And that is the honest truth, okay? And my brothers, I am looking out for you guys, all right? Black Friday is today, all right? I'm taping this, but when this airs, it'll be Black Friday. You're going to get out there in them streets, looking to find deals, all that stuff. And we are all trying to do our best to hopefully get done with the Christmas shopping and not be out on December 24th at the last minute. So it occurred to me a couple weeks ago. I said, I wonder if women like shoes or they like purses more. I don't know why that came in my head, but it did. So I kind of gave a scenario to a few people that I knew. And immediately when I gave them the scenario, I got mixed results. And I thought that was very interesting. So I decided to, as content creators do, we're looking for anything that can be content. I said, this could maybe be a show. And I said, you know what, let me start asking some people that I follow, some people I know. And again, I got some very good answers. It started to increase till I started asking a lot of people I follow and some people I do know, some people I don't know. And I got really great results that I'm going to share with you guys. So here was the scenario, first of all. This is what I would say. I would say, ladies, let's say you're in a new relationship and you're dating a guy and it's going well and Christmas is coming up and he wants to get you a present. Okay, but it's still a new relationship. Would you prefer shoes or a bag? Okay, you know, and he's going to spend the same amount of money on either item. So high-end shoes or a high-end bag, right? Whatever. And so which one would you prefer in that scenario? I got some really great answers from that scenario. And I'm doing this to help my brothers out. I consider myself an amazing giver of gifts, if you will. I know for some people that is very important because that is a love language that is very near and dear to them. And there's, people that, everybody pretty much enjoys getting gifts, but there's something it really means to. And I know sometimes for, if you're getting to know somebody or even if you know them well, it can be a little difficult to find the right gift. Now, I probably talk to, I'm not playing. I don't want to overestimate myself, but I mean a lot of women, like over 100, might even been 150 women. Like I didn't count because it went for, I did this for almost about 2 weeks of just, and I'm not talking about I just made a poll and I'm just judging off the numbers of the poll. No, I literally inbox people, giving them that scenario. And first of all, and I want to say this, shout out to the ladies because they came through. I didn't know if some people would holler at me. Like so many people got back with me and gave me good responses. People I don't even talk to on Instagram, but I did it anyway. I hit them up and maybe it's the scenario that they like to talk about, but I got more feedback from this than anything. So I'm trying to be modest. It might've been close to 200 women, like so many people, and they all have, some great answers. And so let's first get to the nitty gritty of it. A lot of women, fellas, I'll help you out. Even if it's a new relationship, try to pay attention. Okay. If you want to get to the point where you want to get her something, this Christmas season, try to pay attention to what she likes. Now, I gave a scenario of two things because those are two basics that you really can't go wrong with pretty much for women, but I'm going to get into that more in a second. But the first thing is to pay attention. Okay, see the things she likes, stuff she mentions. Again, if it's a newer relationship, you ain't got to break the bank. Hopefully you don't. But even if you're in a relationship, pay attention to just the stuff, because that'll get you far. Because even if you bought a bag for $200, she might have just mentioned a DVD of hers that she lost at one point, and she wished she just had that physical DVD copy again. That ain't gonna run you but $19.99, but that's gonna mean more to her than the purse, because it means you listened to her and you were thoughtful enough to get her something that was on her heart. See, it's stuff like that. So let's make sure, I want to make sure I'm covering that first. Listen, pay attention. Now, ladies, you guys tell us to listen, and you be like, it's how hard is it? I just listen because I said such and such. Here's the other side of that, ladies. Let me explain something real quick. Y'all be saying a lot of stuff, okay? You gotta understand, like when men get together, let's say we get together to watch the game, men talk, we do, but we're talking about the game. And that's pretty much it. That's why when men come back home and y'all start asking us, how's Greg's kids? I don't know, I guess they good. You was with Greg for 3 hours, you didn't talk about his kids? No. Okay, well, how's his dad? I know his dad was sick. I don't know. You didn't say nothing to Greg about his dad. You was with him that whole time on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, it never really came up. How could it? See, that's the thing. When we get together to watch the game, that's 90% of what we talking about is the game or the food that somebody brought for the game. But see, y'all get together and y'all gonna talk about Greg and Greg's daddy and Greg's job, Greg's wife, Nora, and how Nora's cousin just had a baby, and then, oh, that's right, Retha Jean's little son got arrested last week, and then, child, where you going to go get your nail polish at? Because I don't like the place that did my nails before. Y'all going to talk about 100 things. Men, we're going to talk about 2 things. So when you guys tell us, yeah, I talked about some things I like. You weren't listening? We were. But you said that in the middle of 5 previous topics you just said, and then 5 more after that. So for us, that's a lot coming in. Okay, that's a lot of traffic. It's a lot of air traffic control coming in that we're trying to navigate. So I think she did say something about something she said she wanted, like a crock pot or something, but that's just for God. And so especially in a newer relationship where we're getting to know you, and it's like your talking pace and things y'all cover is so much more than what men usually do. So you got to make sure you understand that, ladies, because ladies, you'll get frustrated. See, he don't even listen to me. You obviously don't care about me because I told you that. You did, but you told him 41 other things as well. Okay? See, again, we're used to simple conversations. Okay? Bam. We go play basketball. That's it. We done playing basketball. We get some Gatorade. I'll holler at you, bro. That's it. During the basketball, we barely talking unless we saying set a pick or a screen so I get this jump shot off. That's it. We're not having really deep conversations, and they show not covered. But y'all, barbershop talk, we talk. A lot of times it's usually about sports, you know what I'm saying, or movies. Beauty shop talk is totally different. Okay, so I'm saying all that. Fellas, that's why I'm here for you today. But that was the lesson you got to learn, though. Make sure you listen. Try to weed out the other things, but try to listen come gift time, all right? Now, if you are truly stumped, that's why I'm here for you today. Because, again, the main staple is shoes and purses, okay? So in my poll of hundreds of women that I talked to, that's sounding weird, but that's all we talked about. It was close for a while, but then one item took the lead and basically took it home toward the end, because it would be like that item will go ahead of the other item, and then the other item will catch up, and then it would go ahead again. It was a very interesting study. But if you don't know, fellas, guess right now. See if you can guess it. Everybody can guess it. Try to guess it. Ladies, guess it as well if you know. All right, I'll give you the answer. I would say 60-40, maybe even 65-35. In the end, it really pulled away. Purses won out. So that's what I want to tell you guys. If you do not know what to get her and you want to get her something nice, the majority said purses, but the shoe gang really did represent well. But here's the thing about it. I learned some very interesting things talking to all these women. First of all, I shout out to a lot of people. A lot of people said this, which I've never heard before. and a lot of people said it, and of those a lot of people that said it, I think almost half of them actually believe this, which is they said don't buy shoes because the person, if you buy them shoes, they're gonna use them shoes to walk out of your life. I had never heard that before I started doing this study, and a lot of people said that, and like I said, probably half of those a lot of people actually. I'm like, what? The first person that said it, I didn't even respond back. I kind of was like, okay, thanks, and rolled my eyes. But then, like 1 out of every 4 or 5 people would say that, and it was just getting me like, what? So I don't know. I think maybe that's a deep South thing from the ancestors said that. I don't know, but some people said that. Although some people did still want shoes that even said that. But some women felt like shoes are a little more personal and that women actually would prefer to pick their own shoes. Now, the shoe people, though, there's some shoe heads, some shoe junkies. They fine with it. And guys, if you go the shoe route, make sure you pay attention because not everybody wanted the red bottoms. Not everybody wanted the Manolos. Some of them wanted Jordans. Okay, I had my Jordan people out there. You know who you are if you're listening. Hey, some of them wanted, they wanted the retros. So pay attention to that. But a lot of women are like, yeah, but you got to get the right size. And even then the sizes, they were like purses. I heard this, the purse people were like, purses, they feel like they last longer, they're easier, and there's a much more variety that women are willing to accept other than shoes. So if you're going to go shoe route, again, you need to maybe really be paying attention to her. Make sure you know her size, okay, and really know what she likes. Purses, you got a bit more of a wider brand. But see, the thing is, and if you got a real shoe woman, you're going to know. I mean, women do love shoes, but if she got a whole wall of them joints, literally in her house, if you see, and there's like a wall of shoes, then you probably want to go shoes. But a lot of people like purses. Although here's the thing. Now, here's how women are so special of the Lord. There are people who don't have a lot of purses and got a lot of shoes and said they wanted a purse. And I'm like, well, I thought you would be a shoe person. They were like, yeah, but see, I don't really know a lot about purses, so I'd rather he give me a purse because I already know nothing about shoes. And then I saw the exact opposite. I saw some purse people that I know love purses and like, well, I prefer him to get me shoes because I don't really care much about shoes. And so whatever he would like me to wear, I would wear. See, again, it's never just linear with women. Okay, so the purse gang won out. Purse gang won. So if you really don't know what to do, go for a purse. Now, again, I'm sorry, and shout out to Jay. Jay called it. Jay was one of the first people who said, handbag. I'm saying purse. No, a handbag. That's what you want to do, fellas. You ask her what kind of handbag. That'll get you some extra points. Okay, shout out Jay. I appreciate you. She put me on boom game for that. Now, when we get into the purses as well, that's a whole thing there. Now, here's the thing too. I'm gonna shout out. There's a couple of my people too as well. Gabby, I'm gonna shout y'all out as well. I got some write-in votes for perfume. Okay, now. Here's why I didn't include it, because it's my poll. And perfume for me is more, I told you women feel like the shoes are personal. Perfume is very personal for me, okay? So that's why I didn't put it in there, but I had some write-in votes for perfume. I said I shot it out. Here's my thing, ladies. I'll tell you this. I am not, if you got nice shoes on, if you got a nice purse, you're gonna walk past me, no problem. But women with a nice perfume, I have stopped plenty of women and just ask them, what is that perfume? It's something about when somebody walk by you and they smell good. I don't care. I don't have a type for that. Like, I will ask you, and I'm not Mr. Just come up to women all the time, ask them stuff, but something about that perfume, that's why I didn't add it, because what she is wearing has got to really line up. Okay, because there are some women that I've met that I did not rock with their perfume. And I always thought to myself, if I ever started dating her, she'd have to change that, because that's not. So it's very much personal for me. All right. But again, that's another thing about it. Perfume was a third vote. So between shoes and bag, the third vote to write in was perfume. I also had a couple ladies say, and I appreciate y'all as well. They were like, well, they felt like in a new relationship, you ain't got to get nothing. If it's new, I'm not expecting you to spend nothing. I thought, and they were speaking from the heart. I was like, I told them in the thing, ain't no wrong answers. They was like, you ain't got to give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to get nothing. Let's just get to know each other more like that. Shout out to those. They were speaking well. I still trying to make them vote, even though, with that scenario. So again, it depends on your lady. She might not be in a new relationship. She might not be looking for something. If it ain't a new relationship, don't be a dummy. You better get her something. But then I also had a certain amount of crew that said this. Now I told you the purses won out. Now this was a very small group, but they were like, "Don't give me no purse. Ain't nothing in the purse." See, now, nobody for shoes said that. But there were some people like, you're going to give me a purse. This ain't going to be a little something in this purse for me to carry around. And I don't think they meant a wallet. I think they meant the things that go in the wallet. So remember that as well. I never heard that. I heard a couple people tell me that. So I'm trying to make sure I got a couple of people with some vacation people, which is a little more than a person. I want to go on a vacation. Well, okay. That's a little more out of the budget from purse and shoes, but I had a couple vacation votes as well. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else that some people are like, if you got me some stocks, some investments, I talked to some. I'm telling you, I talked to a wide variety of women, and it was really refreshing because everybody was cool. And I got a lot of, basically within the answers, but one of them said she wants some stocks. She's like, let's invest, let's flip this money. Like, okay, if you with a hustler, know you with a hustler, fellas. Again, you got to know your lady, you really do. But hopefully this is helping you out. If you even some of my married cats, if you just don't know what to get her, there you go. I mean, again, basically, the big three is basically, handbags, shoes, or perfume. You really can't go wrong with those three. So in them trillions that y'all about to spend for Christmas time, those are the main three that you could go for, right? Again, I'm trying to tell you, ladies, I can't thank y'all enough. I really didn't expect it to be as much as it was and to get as much responses back as I did. But y'all really impressed me. And if you got any more ideas, any more things, hit me up in the chat. That's why I'm putting it out now. Black Friday is here. The shopping starts officially. The race is on. So we're going to see what we see. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Of course, this is Channel 5 on the Mighty Sharp Network. This is Monty Mind coming at you guys. I hope you guys be safe this year. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time out there with your family members and your friends. Hopefully nobody got to spend Christmas alone. I did, shout out to I have one friend who I do know her who she was the only one that didn't even answer because she felt like, well, nobody's even going to get me nothing. Nobody's ever got me nothing. Praying for you, sis, that somebody comes in your life that's going to get you a wonderful gift, okay? She was the only one that said that. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want her to be embarrassed, but your day is coming as well. All right, so guys, let's get out there. Come on, fellas. Make me look good, all right? I want to get some feedback like, man, who told you to get all that? Oh, this cool cat, Monty Mont. Maybe we should go support him and subscribe to his show. You know what I'm saying? Cash App him $300. Whatever, man, all right? We out here. We hustling for y'all, okay? More shows coming as we get through the end of the year, guys. You know what to do. Be blessed. Stay sharp.